Thanks for listening to today's Bible reading lesson. The lesson today is be an ant. What do you want to be when you grow up? How many times have you asked that question of somebody? Well, as we become children of God, we are babes. We're to take the sincere milk of the word that we may grow thereby. Well, what do we want to be? Let me give you an answer out of the book of Proverbs from my reading yesterday. How about an ant? You think, why in the world would you want to be an ant? In the book of Proverbs, in the 6th chapter, in verse 6, he says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest." You see, so many times in this world, we've got the give me attitude. It's all about me. I want to take my time. But God tells us that there are those who are sluggards, who never get around to doing what they ought to be doing. And he says, consider the ant. We were to grow. Grow to what? There was a place that was horrible there in the island of Crete. And they were evil beasts, liars, slow bellies. And one of the things that Paul told them several times was, be ready unto every good work. There in chapter 3, be ready unto every good work. And about 3 times he refers to that. Paul himself knew well what it was to be an ant, to be self-motivated, to be about that work. In the book of Romans, the 1st chapter, in verse 15, he says, as much as in me is, I'm ready to preach the gospel unto you that are at home also. He wasn't ashamed of the gospel. He knew what he needed to be about. He knew that, as James would say, he that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, it's sin. There, whenever we have coupled the opportunity with our ability, we need to be like the ant. Just do what we need to do. Get after the work. We don't need to have somebody prodding us on all the time. Remember there in Proverbs 6, he says the ant has no guide, no overseer, no ruler. That's just who they are. Well, as Christians, that's who we are. We see an opportunity to teach others. We see an opportunity to do good. We see an opportunity to correct. We see an opportunity to encourage. Somebody doesn't have to say, go do that. Come on, get after it. God's already done that as we've grown in his word. We know what we ought to do. Jesus, whenever he was preached unto Cornelius, one of the amazing things that was said, he went about doing good. That's what sustained him. I hope that you have a great day. Somebody asks you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Say, well, I hope I'm already there. I'm an ant. Thank you for listening. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.